Welcome back to Destructive News Network. News, no matter how destructive. We're going to take a look at Philadelphia, our favorite city, with a Black Lives Matter public attorney, or DA, district attorney, was elected by the people of the city of Philadelphia to stop the greatest threat to the black community in Philadelphia, and that is rogue and racist police officers. So everything that's going on in Philadelphia, and people that are watching that may live in Philadelphia or have been to Philadelphia and can see with their very own eyes the issues plaguing that city and its citizens, are constantly lied to by both the media, police, and their own governments, telling them that the biggest issue in this city is not the rampant crime, gangs, lack of policing, lack of municipal responsibility and budgeting, but the issue, the true issue, is racism. So let's take a look.
Tonight, 3 women viciously attacked in South Philadelphia. The apparently random assault caught on camera, and we have to warn you, the video is difficult to watch. Our Shawnette Wilson reports.
Ring cam video of a brutal attack on 3 women. We've blurred the actual attack to protect the victims, but you can.
I promise you, the news network does not blur footage to protect any victim ever. They lie. They lie to us every day. They blur this footage to protect the person committing the crime, because we all know the person committing this crime is of a certain demographic. Let's go.
Hear their gut-wrenching screams for help. The homeowner who captured this video says he gave it to police. South Detectives is investigating. The women were walking along the 1200 block of Morris Street in East Passyunk around 11 o'clock last night, when a man walking close by abruptly punches one of them in the face, knocking her to the ground. A second woman with her intervenes, and he punches her in the face. The
Tommy Hilfiger, you got a Tommy Hilfiger shirt, huh?
punches so hard you could hear them. He appears to grab the third woman by the hair, punching her repeatedly in the head.
I gotta be honest,
Come on.
I wasn't surprised at all.
They tell it. 3 cuts in your eyebrow, trying to rile out.
It's sickening.
Wait, so you draw an eyebrow on and then you cut out pieces in the eyebrow. Interesting.
I showed the video to Kelly R., who lives a few blocks away from where it happened.
Who's gonna help?
No one's going to help you, ma'am. And in this issue, these problems, I place on the citizens of the city. These people, these drawn on eyebrows, colored hair people that worship the moon gods. They create their own hell with their bad politics. They believe that democracy, them voting for degeneracy, is going to make everyone happy and everyone's going to hold hands and sing songs. No, you're going to get beaten. You're going to get murdered. You're going to get raped. That is how it works. You cannot do deals with the criminal element, especially when the criminal element works for the city that you live in. These people are assets for your local cities. They are not random criminals. These people work for the city. You can tell because when they commit crimes and the crimes are on video, they all work together to make sure the footage is blurred. They slow walk their own investigations. The district attorney reduces punishments, reduces charges, or tries to drop them altogether. They make excuses for them. Oh, they're black. They didn't have enough resources growing up. Oh, they have mental illness. They should go to get treatment instead of going to prison. So what they do is they give them a voucher for a free session of therapy, and they send them on their way right back to your community with money in their pocket and more victims.
Truly.
The attacker says something to the women before walking off. It's unclear, though. A man and a woman walk up and ask if the victims know him. The victims can be heard saying no. Kelly R.
Why are you telling us what is going on in the video instead of just showing us the video so we can see it for ourselves? That's another issue, another problem. They believe that we're stupid and we don't know what's going on and what their role is in what's going on. Wouldn't it make more sense that if they have a video from a raw video from the homeowner that has audio where you can hear them talking, why are they cutting the audio? Why are they blurring the images and then paraphrasing what's happening in the video to you instead of letting you just see it for yourself? Very weird, right?
Mara says she typically feels safe here. She was out walking this evening.
There's no way you feel safe in that neighborhood. You are lying to yourself in the news network.
With her dog, Collie.
I also do carry weaponry on me for protection.
What weaponry?
I have, though, been mugged 3 times.
You've been mugged 3 times and you still live there and you still feel safe. I really want to know what weaponry she's carrying. Let me guess, pepper spray from a gas station? Yeah, good luck. Good luck.
Not in this neighborhood particular, but maybe more toward Washington, but still a rather safe area.
Dan,
a person that got mugged 3 times is saying that the area is safe. I'm pretty sure that this is not a reliable witness or a reliable source of information for what's going on around her.
Herrera took one look at the video, calling it shocking and vicious.
It looks like a mental health issue. I mean, it's really kind of scary.
There it is. The people in your own city will sit here and watch a person brutally attack innocent female victims. Look at the video, and in the fact that this guy looked at the video and kind of looked away in disgust and will still open his mouth and say, oh, it's just mental health. Just give him a therapy voucher and let him continue to roam the streets.
Scary that people are just walking around and act that viciously with other people. I hope they find the person, and until then, you gotta kind of watch out.
He says he's lived in the city.
That's his advice for you, to just watch out. These are your citizen friends. These are your community members. This is the sentiment. These are the things they believe in. They believe that you should just watch out. And oh, there's a reason why he's brutally attacking 3 women.
His whole life, and is aware that things like this can happen.
I have kids and a wife, stuff like that, so I do worry.
He's got kids and a wife, and he is a cuck. That's what this person is. He is a cuck. He is a wimp and a loser and can't protect himself or his own family and makes excuses for criminals.
Neighbors say it's an area where people are always out, and yet it's pretty quiet.
This is one of the safest neighborhoods in the city.
Ma'am, stop it.
To my understanding. So
you have no
but
understanding.
Also, what can we do?
Shoot somebody? I don't know. You've been mugged 3 times. You're looking to make it a 4th? What are you going to get, a rape whistle? There are tools available that will allow you to easily defend yourself. You live in a state that has pretty lax gun laws or enforcement of the gun laws that they do have. And you're sitting here again, like we point out in our other videos. They think it's funny. They think it's cute. It's just a game until they're being actively raped. Then the world has to be mad and upset for them. Ma'am, you've been mugged 3 times by your own admission. I won't feel bad or cry for you.
You know,
it's funny.
Yeah. We've been trying to do stuff.
No,
the city has got to help somehow.
We don't know if the women suffered any serious physical injuries from the attack. Shawnette Wilson, Fox 29 News.
I mean,
Developing tonight.
It's a joke. It's literally the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. Same criminal, same demographic, same victims, same belief system. It's going to change. Oh, it's safe here, even though I've been mugged multiple times. Oh, I carry weapons with me. None of the weapons have stopped you from getting mugged 3 times. The obvious choice to defend yourself and stop the criminal element. Oh, we can't do that. We've got to give them physical therapy vouchers so that they can go get a head massage and talk about their problems. Let's take a look at the next report. This happened the next day. I believe they caught the guy.
More vicious and seemingly random attacks on women over the last couple of days. And tonight, investigators are working to see if they're connected, zeroing in on at least one possible suspect. Our Shawnette Wilson reports.
Tonight, one man is in custody, police say connected to 2 attacks on women. And tonight, they're trying to figure out if he's responsible for 2 others.
Spoiler alert. I don't know anything about any of this stuff, and I'm telling you, he is.
This is Malcolm White, arrested last.
I don't need a $200 million budget a year to tell you what's freaking obvious and what's sitting in our own faces. But these governments, they need $200 million to tell you that, a guy beat up some chicks. Okay.
Last night and now charged with aggravated assault and other related charges. The Montgomery County District Attorney's Office says he attacked and carjacked a woman, causing injuries to her face. They say the victim was in her car on the 900 block of Jolly Road in Whitpain Township around 10 o'clock yesterday morning when it happened. Police say they tracked White and found him in a wooded area. Investigators say earlier that same morning, White was in Roxborough, where they say he sexually assaulted a woman as she entered her place of work. That was on the 6100 block of North Ridge Avenue, pushing her into the vestibule. Investigators say he also stole the victim's phone.
Yesterday morning in the downpouring rain, there was an ambulance, cops all over the place.
Suzanne Taylor says a friend told her what happened.
I have small little ones. I work at a daycare center around the corner. I live on the other side, and she's like, just be careful as to what happened.
Philly police said today they are looking into whether White is connected to 2 attacks in South Philly Wednesday night.
We don't know if they're connected.
We don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I've got all these pins and badges all over me. I don't know what's going on. Do you know what's happening? I don't know what's going on.
We're still working to definitively connect them.
Trying to figure
We
it out.
showed you this horrific ring cam video last night of the first
It's on video. They're all on video, but we don't know. We can't figure it out.
South Philly attack against 3 women walking along Morris Street in East Passyunk around 11 o'clock Wednesday night. You see a man walk up and eventually punch the women in the face. They suffered serious facial injuries. Investigators say about a half hour later, the same man knocked the woman unconscious as she sat on steps on 13th Street.
We don't know though. It could be connected. Maybe. I think. I mean, maybe we need another $20 million to figure it out.
Neighbors are concerned.
It makes me real scared and nervous to even come outside at nighttime.
And sources tell Fox 29 that
Why are you coming outside at nighttime? I mean, where do we start with this stuff? Is it a culture issue?
White is from Brooklyn and was just released from prison 6 months ago.
Yeah, I mean, that's New York's play. New York's play is to shift and send their criminals to other metros.
In South Philadelphia, Shawnette Wilson, Fox 29 News.
I mean, if only they had a computer system that allowed them to look up these people's records to see what other criminal activities they've been involved in other cities. I mean, shoot. I mean, we'd probably be able to do a lot against the criminal element if we had some type of computer system that was internetworked and had records. Well, one day maybe someone will invent that, and we can finally put an end to the criminal element here. So, well, let me know what you think about all of this stuff. Philadelphia, it's a really interesting city. We've talked about their DA years ago in videos, and I predicted that this stuff would happen and grow out of control. It's happening so much that I think I need to just do more videos, just short stories on what's happening there in the way the media portrays it and what the police do about it. Spoiler alert, nothing. Hit that like, hit that share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.